Hey guys, so today I'm just making this vlog really about a catch up on how I've been feeling since I've come home. It's been good to be back home. I mean, coming back and facing what actually has been going on has been tricky, but I know every single one of you guys that have spoken to me since I've been away, since I've come home, knows that it's a bit overwhelming at the moment with the time of year. Please excuse the mess in the background. There's nothing new about that. I wasn't taking my sleeping tablets when I was overseas, like at the end of it, at the beginning, yes I was, because I was alone. But now since coming home, since being back to work, I did get really sick the first 2 weeks when I came home, so I stayed in bed. That necessarily wasn't the best thing for me, to just be stuck in bed at home for the whole time. And saying that, since coming home, being with my family, it's good, it's fun. Unfortunately, I did start taking my sleeping tablets again, only because I struggled trying to get back into a routine for work. When I came back, I started taking my sleeping tablets again. Only reason being is that I had to get back into routine for work, being up so early in the morning. The only thing that probably was different this time taking those sleeping tablets is that it put me in such a heavy, deep sleep. I just kept repeating and repeating the night that everything happened with Mum. It came to the 4th day in a row that I was having all these dreams about it, and the next morning I just couldn't handle it. I was up at work and I was just like waiting for Headspace to open, the one here in Southport, to give them a call to book in for another appointment, because I hadn't been in since I left to go away the week before I left. So that'd been, I think it'd been like 2 months. I suppose the hardest thing that I still have to come to terms with is that I do need to reach out to people. I know it's not easy actually convincing yourself that you need to talk to somebody, because you can just keep shoving it down and down, which I did for 4 days or so that I was having these dreams, and then I just thought it's just not getting any better. If I lived out of home, I would have had to somehow manage to do it on my own as well, so it's good to try and train my brain. But I kept thinking to myself, I'm just going backwards, like I'm back to square one, these dreams won't stop, I can't control them, like what is going on? So once I called Headspace the next morning, I was told that my psychologist lady wouldn't be able to see me until a month and a half later. And I said, I'm sorry, like I can't wait that long, like I need to talk to somebody now. And this, mind you, was at 9 o'clock when I was at work, and I just had to let it off my chest. Managed to get somebody on the phone with me for about 15 minutes, right then, right there, just so I could blurt out what I was dreaming about, what I was scared about. And he really reassured me if I need to leave work now to go home and just chill out, then that's what I need to do. I asked questions like, do you think you might hurt yourself? Is there anything we can do further? Like, do you need somebody to come pick you up? Well, if they're seriously worried about you, they will make sure you're okay before they get off the phone. I haven't yet used their internet online services, but over the phone, that was the first time I've ever spoken to a psychologist over the phone before. But well true, knowing they let my psychologist know that I did speak to somebody. Ended up going into the meeting on the Tuesday at night, which was fabulous, because I could let everything that's been on my chest for the past 2 months or so from when I went away out, and I let her know about the sleeping tablet. I was telling my psychologist, like, I feel like I've gone backwards, like I don't know what to do, I don't know where I've gone wrong. And she says, oh, don't be so hard on yourself, you have gone backwards, but you're not at the beginning. Which to me, I was like, oh, thank God, because it's just been a roller coaster ride with everything happening. And I suppose this company, it's run through Lifeline, they're called Pathways, and when all this stuff was happening, they were the first people to get in contact with me so I could talk to somebody. And I got left a voicemail on my phone that said, hi Courtney, it's coming up to a year. And the second I just like heard that, I just bawled my eyes out. For me, I just kicked myself about it, because I feel like I should be over it by now. Because I only had an hour opportunity, I say only an hour, but I could have used more. I wasn't able to let everything out. It's come to a point where I need to actually come to terms with what's happened, because it's like I haven't yet. Like, I know it's happened, but just the image, I just can't confront it. The technique she's given me to use is an imaginary box, like a treasure chest box. I don't know if this will help any of you guys, but if you do see a psychologist and you're waiting to see them, this might help you. I don't know, but it's definitely been helping me the past couple of weeks. She said, picture a treasure chest box, you've got the key, and any of those thoughts that come into your mind that you can't feel like you can attack them on yourself, like take them on yourself, put it inside that box, and we'll open it up one by one when she comes back, which to me, it's helped a lot. So I feel like this might help you guys a lot. I know I continue to use the 5 steps of anxiety. Amazing steps to do if you're not feeling comfortable, if you feel like you're starting to get overwhelmed. I use them every day. It's smell, touch, taste, see, and feel. I know there's a lot more out there these days to try and help with everything. I know personally I've been dealing with a few like weight issues when it came to going away. Obviously, you're on holiday, you don't care. You're gonna have a few drinks, you're gonna eat, you're gonna do whatever. And my gosh, was I obsessed with tzatziki and pita bread when I went to the Greek islands. Like, it was amazing. But coming back home, I put on quite a few kilos, and I noticed it a lot when I looked back at photos, because I knew I worked so hard to get it off before I left. So now I'm in the phase of trying to get back to where I was. I've also started doing cryo performance. I know it's so expensive to do, but I let people know this is what I'm doing for myself. It does have health benefits as well, being in that your body goes into flight or fight mode, I think it's called. So it's just hot and cold temperatures. I'm not getting put under the knife. I'm not getting any injections done. It's just a matter of an ultrasound type machine that's hovering, being massaged around a specific location to help the muscles recover. A lot of health benefits with collagen and your metabolism. So for me to fit in all of my psychology sessions and to continue doing my training and watching what I eat, I feel like I'm getting myself back on track, which is extremely helpful. This week I'm going to download the new Bloom app that Chloe Zepp and one of her girlfriends have made to help with anxiety, your mental health really. So I'll have to try and work that one out, and I'll do another vlog about that one over a week. I think I might try it, so we'll see how it goes. Remember guys, you got to do these things for yourself. I know I can always back myself up with my friends. They're always behind me when it comes to trying new things, getting me out of the house. I've found that I like to sit at home now and watch David Dobrik. Thank you, Darian. Say thank you to everybody that is still stuck by my side and listen to what I have to say, whether it be work, whether it be friends, whether it be family, people from gym. You guys are my family now too. So thank you guys so much, and I will continue to do these vlogs to update you. I know it helps me and it helps some of you guys because I get your personal messages. So keep in tune. Happy Monday, guys.